Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry that my throat's a little scratchy. It's just I was singing outside and when I was going to run my errands and it just my throat got very scratchy. But I'm returning to you for Chris Brown's Breezy Deluxe review that I just got done listening to for the rest of the Breezy album that we didn't get on the 24th of last month. But I checked it out and I'm gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this Breezy Deluxe review or this Deluxe edition for the Chris Brown Breezy and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this Deluxe edition review. Now, I did review the regular edition 2 weeks ago. If you want to go check that out, you can, because I know it's got so many dislikes, and hateful comments on there. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. But it's just my opinion at the end of the day. So I'm going to start it off differently because I listened to Iffy. That was the first song that I am going to count on the deluxe edition because I didn't care to listen to it on the regular. I really hate this song. I can't stand it for the life of me. And just the vocal pitches from Chris Brown are just terrible. And just the beat is so trash, honestly. It's just trash. This is the worst song I've ever heard, so 1 out of 5. And I stick by that rating with what I gave it if in my track review with We Warm Embrace as well. So after that, it officially starts with Hit My Line because Iffy is the last song on the regular edition, but I'm counting it on this edition because I didn't care to listen to it on the regular. So that's why I'm counting it on this edition because I choose to. But Hit My Line is disappointing. It just weird pitches from Chris Brown in this song where he's like, "Hi, hit my line," or whatever. It just sounds really fucking weird. But yeah, 2.5 out of 5 with this song. I don't think it's terrible. It's just disappointing, honestly, but it's still a bad song. So 2.5 out of 5. Still under 3 is like terrible. So yeah. Inner Peace featuring Anderson .Paak was an average song. It gets repetitive somewhat, and that can be the downgrading side to it, meaning that's why I'm downgrading it a bit. But other than that, it's an average song. It's not terrible, but it's kind of the stronger track. I don't know for sure. Got to see how it holds up after repeated listens, but yeah, 3.5 out of 5 for Inner Peace featuring Anderson .Paak. Anderson .Paak kind of sounded annoying a bit, but other than that, it was an alright song, so I was less like, okay, might as well give it over a 3. So 3.5 out of 5. Tombout, the worst lingo that I've ever heard from Chris Brown with this song title and all that. It's terrible. The song is bad, and I don't like the beats in it. It sounds horrible, and it sounds repetitive, like it's already been done before with his other songs. Like he's getting repetitive now, and he's getting boring too. So yeah, this is just same cluttery bullshit that we're getting from Chris Brown. So there's nothing changing with his music. So yeah, 2.5 out of 5. In my opinion, I didn't like this song. Hate Me Tomorrow actually had some stronger vocal pitches from Chris Brown this time around. Wasn't hating this one, I just was like indifferent about it. Like wasn't sure what I was gonna think of it, but I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 because it's an average song. It's not terrible. Hate Being Human is a decent song, one of the stronger tracks on the album, or the deluxe edition, I meant to say. So, yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Didn't hate this one, just there were some lyrics in there where he sounded good with what he was singing about hate being human and how we all make mistakes and all that. So, it's a pretty nice song, but yeah, he's trying to feel guilty about trying to I don't want to go into detail about the Rihanna thing that happened years ago. But basically, um, I don't believe him on that story. But yeah, 4 out of 5 for Hate Being Human. Nobody Has to Know featuring DeVito was a decent song. It wasn't terrible. The vocal pitches from Chris Brown and DeVito in this song are pretty good. It sounds reggae-ish, but that's what they're going for, I guess, with this track. So 4 out of 5. Special Delivery is disappointing. I just can't stand this song. So 2.5 out of 5. It just has a lot of sexualized lyrics that I just can't get behind, and he gets really filthy with his lyricism in this track. So, yeah, 2.5 out of 5. Petty's another one that I just am like, is boring. So I'm just finding it to be boring in my opinion. So 2.5 out of 5. And finally, In the City was an average song to end the album. The whole album, of course, for both regular and deluxe, which just makes a total of 33 tracks. But still, 3.5 out of 5 for In the City. It was a little dragged out, meaning close to 4.5 minutes, but it didn't do so bad, so 3.5 out of 5. Overall production, mixing, and execution, I think Chris Brown Breezy, the deluxe edition, was it was bad, but it is a little stronger than the regular edition, just by a little bit. But there's Iffy kind of brings the rating down, and so does Hit My Line, Tombout, Special Delivery, and Petty. Those were the only weaker songs. Probably, uh, yeah, the weaker songs in my opinion. But there's maybe 5 or 6 songs on this deluxe edition that are alright and decent. But other than that, not a huge fan of this deluxe edition. So for a score for me, I'm giving Chris Brown Breezy the deluxe edition and giving it a total score of a 5 out of 10. For the deluxe edition's getting a 5 out of 10, and so is the regular edition too. 5 out of 10. It's bad. Just can't stand it. And some of the songs sound just plain boring and repetitive beats, and just they're sounding similar, some of the songs with the beats and all that. So nothing's changing with his music. So I'm fucking done with this artist. So yeah, I've tried so much to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I've given him too many chances with me trying to see if the music would grow on me for his new stuff. It hasn't. It's just cluttery bullshit and just cringe too. So, yeah, Chris Brown Breezy, the full album with the deluxe edition and the regular, is getting a 5 out of 10 for a total score. So, this will be included with the on my worst albums. But it's gonna be for Breezy, of course. It's not gonna be Breezy regular edition or deluxe. It's gonna be total Breezy. That will be on the list for worst albums of 2022. So comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Chris Brown Breezy Deluxe if you've heard it. It comes out tomorrow or at midnight tonight. So definitely, I guess if you like Chris Brown, go for it, I guess. But in my personal opinion, I think he's a terrible artist now. So, and he's coming down next month to where I live at. So I'm like, oh God. So, Yeah, and he has someone coming with him. So I'm like, nope, not gonna see that artist. Because he's supposed to come down August 12th, where I'm at. So yeah, I just don't care to see him. But anyways, if you enjoyed this deluxe edition review I did for Chris Brown Breezy, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will have another review coming out for Journey Freedom. That'll be the next album review I do, and I'll try to see if the game is going to have his Drillmatic Mind vs. Heart album come out tomorrow or whatever. I don't know if it's coming out tomorrow. It might get delayed again, of course, because if it does get delayed again, I'll be like, wow. Like, that's the third time. But we'll just wait and see what happens. But until then, hope you enjoyed this Chris Brown Breezy Deluxe Edition review. Sorry that I dragged it out for a bit. I had to explain my overall thoughts on this whole album as a whole, and it is getting a total score of a 5 out of 10. So until then, stay safe, take care, guys, and as always, I will see you in my next review.